What's up everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Toby, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about how to rent in Canada. So please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, turn on your notification bell so you don't miss my videos, and also please don't forget to smash the like button for me and share this video. I really appreciate it. I'm partnering with LiveRent today, which is an all-in-one rental solution for renters, landlords, property managers. The platform digitalizes and accelerates the whole process of renting, the whole renting process. So before I dive into how to rent, let's just talk about the different accommodation you can get in Canada, the different housing types. So there are apartments, which can be a studio apartment. You can have 1-bedroom apartment, 2-bedroom apartment, 3-bedroom apartment. If you haven't watched my accommodation tour series, I'll leave them in the description box, and you can see 2-bedroom apartment, 1-bedroom apartment, etc. And under apartments you can have condos also. They're literally like apartments. I'm talking about the building type now. So they're like apartments, so you can have regular apartments or condos, and those can be based on how many bedrooms you want. I think the maximum is 3 bedrooms. I've never seen a 4-bedroom apartments. There can be one, but I've never seen one. Another option is living in a basement. So the owner of the house can rent out their basements or even rent out the whole house itself, but you can have the basement to yourself. And the basements can be 1 bedroom, it can be 2 bedroom. It just depends on the design of the house. And most times this is what is legal. You would actually have a separate entrance to the basement. Another option is living in a house or townhouse. I actually have a video of a townhouse apartments, and I'll link that in the description box also. For the townhouse or house, you actually don't need to own it. You can be renting it out. You can find 2-bedroom houses, 3-bedroom, 4-bedroom, 5 bedrooms, etc. Another option is live-in. So this one is a different style of accommodation. So you actually would live in people's houses. A lot of times people have a spare bedroom in their house, so they would actually take in other people to live with them. I know someone that has done this before. She lived with a lady, and the lady had children and all of that. She just lived in the one of the bedrooms in the woman's house. Then for students, you can live on res. Most times living on res is expensive, and there are just limitations to living on res, but you can live on res or off res if you're a student. But there's the residence option for students, and there's also a student rental. This isn't on res, but it is pretty much for students. It's always close to universities. My former apartment in Ottawa, there was a student rental opposite. It's called NV. So most times it's just designed for students. About 90% of people that live there will be students. Then another option, which is very common in the student community, is homestay. So you would actually stay with a family. This is similar to living residence, like living accommodation that I mentioned, but this one is specifically for students. So they will actually take you kind of as their child, I would say. It just depends on the family you get. Some of them will go the extra mile with you and take you as their family, since they do this mainly for international students. Let me know in the comment section, what type of housing would you prefer, and would you want to live alone, or do you mind living with roommates, family members? Right now I live with my family member, I live with my brother. Do you mind living alone? Would you mind living with a stranger, like having a roommate that you don't know from anywhere? Would you mind that? So now let's talk about the rental process. The first thing is to start with your budget. So some people want that luxury life, they want somewhere expensive, they want to just live their life. So those people will have a higher budget for rent, and sometimes you don't really want to spend a lot for rent. So just have a budget and work with that budget. The next step is to look for listings. Look for listings in the city you want to move to or the area you want to move to. I'll do a demonstration on how to look for listings in Canada, how to look for places to rent in Canada very soon, so stick around. Then next step is to book a showing. You want to check the place out, even if it's virtually or in person, just depending on the time, situation, and everything like that. So just book a showing. Then after booking your showing, you apply to the place. After applying, if you get approved, you have to sign the lease, pay your first and last month's rent, pay your key deposits, pay tenant insurance if needed. Depending on your province and depending on the landlord, you might have to do some of these things. The renting process can be so stressful. Imagine you have to like do all of that for different places. You have to check for listings, you have to apply. You would most likely apply to more than one place. You can't even put all your eggs in one basket. Honestly, you don't want to do that because you can be turned down. If you're in a big city, which that makes it worse, you can be turned down. The particular place I live in now, I know we were 4 people that applied to this place. Like the landlord was looking at 4 of us. Thank goodness we got it, but you can't put all your eggs in one basket. Don't apply to only one place. So I'm very excited to introduce a solution that will make your renting process stress-free, which is LiveRent. I've partnered with LiveRent on this video because their platform will make your renting process stress-free and easier, like for real. So LiveRent is a Canadian company revolutionizing the way we rent in Canada. They started in Vancouver and they've recently expanded to cities like Toronto, Montreal, and other cities. Their platform is a one-stop shop for all things renting. It connects the renters, the landlords, property managers, all of them in a digital way. So you can sign contracts digitally, you can do your renting process from the first stage to the last stage all digitally. And on top of that, 90% of their listings are verified, so you don't have to worry about scams. The best part is that this is a free platform. It is a free one, and I love that they accommodate people that are trying to rent from outside Canada. So let's do a demo on the LiveRent platform and let's see how to apply for listings, how to look for listings, and all that fun stuff. So with LiveRent, you would only need to put in your information once, and I love that because it kind of creates a renter's resume for you. So you have your information there and you just apply, and you can use their platform on their mobile app, or you can use it on the regular desktop site. I'll leave a link to their platform in the description box. Today I'm going to be using the mobile app. So I'm here on the platform, and the first thing is to search for your city, and you can see different places. So I'm going to add a filter and filter out what I want. Let's just see, we're looking for somewhere between $800 and $1,300, and we're looking for a 1-bedroom, furnished, unfurnished. If you don't mind, you pick any of them. There are other things that you can pick, so you can filter that if you want bathtub, coin laundry, dishwasher, things like that. People have their different preferences, but let's just assume I want an apartment. I can see apartments here, and I can see this white check mark with the red thing there, and that means that the landlord has been verified. They've been able to match their address and verify, like actually send their land title documents, their property tax forms, and all of that. So that's one thing to note for when you're looking at these places. You need to check for the ones that have that to ensure that the landlord is verified and you're not being scammed. So now we can see that this apartment is $1,299 a month. We can see pictures of the apartments. They actually have a nice kitchen. The apartment actually looks new. You can see the lease type. So this is fixed, and the minimum lease is 1 year. That's another thing to take note of, because a lot of times the popular lease type is 1-year lease. There's sometimes that you find month-to-month lease. We can check. I'm sure there are month-to-month lease here. You can see the location map. This is very important because you want to check for the commute to your workspace. You want to check for commute to like the grocery store, school. Then it actually has the features included in the place. You can see bathtub, coin laundry, so that means you have to go downstairs to pay for your laundry. As you can see in this one, water and heat comes with the apartment, so you're paying everything together with your rent. But if it's not included, you would have to pay that separately. So you're paying your rent, then you're paying your utilities separately. So let's just go with this 1,299 place per month. So you can contact the landlord there easily. So you can write your message to her, and we're just going to say, "Hi Miriam, I'm interested in viewing this place. Would you be available next week?" Now that I've sent this, you can see you have the book showing feature here. You also have the apply to listing feature. So if you've seen the place or if you've done a virtual tour and you're sure you like the place and you've communicated with the landlord and things like that, then you can apply to the listing. And I like this feature because you just need to click the apply to listing button, click that you agree, and boom, you've applied. You don't have to come and be filling out application form, because the LiveRent platform actually makes a rental resume for you, so the landlord just has access to the rental resume. Some of the common documents required to get approved are credit reports. You definitely heard about this. Employment verification, so they need your employment letter, stating how much you earn. A lot of times they ask for reference check, so this can be character reference check from someone, or it can be your past landlord also. They ask for ID and things like that. And for newcomers, it's a challenge because you don't have credit reports, you might not have a job already. Sometimes showing proof of funds works, so you have to show that you have the money available for that time period. If you're on a month-to-month lease, sometimes you agree for 6 months, sometimes you agree for 1 year, but you should not pay them the money. It is illegal to pay your rent upfront, to pay like your 1 month or 1 year rent upfront. Don't pay them the money. Some other people look for a guarantor. So if you have someone, someone that's already in Canada, that has credit history, that has been working and things like that, the person will sign as a guarantor. That actually helps a lot. But as I mentioned, LiveRent is really thoughtful, and they have a feature for a lot of newcomers that will help newcomers. They have the I don't live in Canada feature. So this is when you are trying to look for listings from outside Canada. Their platform actually allows you to look for listings outside Canada. So there's the I don't live in Canada feature and I am a first time renter feature. This is really important because you might not have like employment history, you might not have all those things for your profile. So I am a first time renter feature is also very important. So if you're using the platform, make sure you tick those two features, the I am a first time renter and I don't live in Canada feature. Let's say you get approved, the next step is to sign your digital contract. So you get a digital contract on the platform, read through it, make sure you read through it. Ensure that you and your landlord are on the same page and you sign your contracts digitally, so you can sign it from anywhere in the world. Another thing is that you can pay your rent through the LiveRent platform. This is actually really good because sometimes if you're not in Canada, you don't have a bank account yet, you don't have e-transfer. Most times people do e-transfer or they use check. If you're not here, you cannot send check to the landlord. You cannot send a transfer to the landlord. So LiveRent saves time and makes your renting process less hectic. It ensures that the listing is verified. So you just need to make sure that the listing has that check mark there, and you know that okay, the landlord and the listing are verified, and you know that you're not going to run into scam or things like that. This is really helpful to new people because you're not used to the rental market here. Your personal information is secured safely on the platform and it is not shown to landlords until you are applying for listings. The platform ensures multiple layers of security and encryption to ensure that your personal information is stored safely and securely. I've partnered with LiveRent because they have stories of immigrants who are able to secure accommodation even from outside Canada. With your digital application also, you don't have to be in Canada to sign documents, you don't have to be in Canada to go physically to the viewings because they have the 3D virtual tour, so you're able to tour the place virtually. LiveRent is your one-stop shop for all things renting, and this is for newcomers, for people outside Canada who want to live in Canada, and for people who already live in Canada. I want to give you a big shout out to LiveRent for sponsoring today's video. And if you're looking for a place to rent, you should check out their platform. It will be linked in my description box below. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, check out my other videos about life in Canada in my description box. And don't forget to smash the like button for me, hit the subscribe button, turn on your notification bell so you don't miss my videos. Leave comments. I want to know what you think about this video. Don't forget to share this video also. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.